Up YouTube, fellow collectors and everything like that, back for another quick video for you guys today. This is actually my first toy hunt since New York Comic Con. Now I won't be going all over the place. I'm just going to Target real quick because I have to go there anyway, basically. Now I can tell you right now, this portion of the video is gonna be kind of dark, simply because it's nighttime outside and I'm in my car. But I wanted to speak on a few things. My last video, there's a little uproar about it. A few people got pretty upset over it. All because, if you want to go back and watch it, you can, but it was because I pulled up to a drive-thru and made a couple of jokes at a McDonald's drive-thru. And for some reason, it upset some people. Alright, so let me speak on that. In no way, shape, or form was I joking around trying to shit on people for working at McDonald's or a drive-thru. There was nothing that I said that was like, you know, like, oh, fuck your job, why do you work here? I didn't say anything like that. I was joking around about the dipping sauce that came out from Rick and Morty's, Szechuan sauce. Alright. For one, let me start by saying this is a toy hunting / toy collecting channel. You guys gotta stop being so uptight with me. Alright, there's nothing uptight about collecting toys and hunting down toys. There's no reason that y'all should have to be so damn stiff. We are grown men out here collecting toys. There's no reason to be so uptight. But there's no way, shape, or form was I shitting on them or joking around with them because of where they worked, how some people made it out to be. I simply was joking around about Szechuan sauce. Now, I guarantee you the people who are making such a big deal about it on YouTube view it as a way bigger deal than the people who actually work at McDonald's, because they didn't seem too bothered by it at all. For two, I went to 2 McDonald's locations who were supposed to get the Szechuan sauce, but said they didn't have it in. And I see these 2 girls bragging on my Facebook that they got Szechuan sauce, that work at McDonald's now, that they took all the Szechuan sauce basically for themselves and they were selling it for upwards of $300 on eBay. So you guys are upset over me making a joke in a drive-thru to some McDonald's workers who basically are flippers and flip Szechuan sauce, little packets of teriyaki sauce basically, on eBay for $300. Honestly guys, it's not that big of a deal. I don't see why there was such an uproar about it, why you guys are so upset. I like joking around. It was a simple joke, nothing more than that. I used to work at fast food. Everyone did at one point in time. I have family that still works at fast food. I have friends that work at fast food. It's not like I'm trying to shit on their day or make their day any worse. If anything, it probably brightened up their day. I remember when I worked at different places and someone would come through joking around, or I would get a prank caller or something, it would actually brighten up my day, and it was better than when a normal person called trying to look for help. Oh, it's just a person on the phone acting an ass. That's funny. Haha, I get over it. You guys should get over it too. But that's all I'm gonna say about that. If I offended you somehow, which I can't, honestly, in my wildest dreams can't see how anyone could be offended by it, then I guess I apologize, because that's not what I set out to do. But anyway, I also want to speak on this whole flipper situation. That, I mean, if you're a toy collector, you don't go 5 minutes on any social media without hearing some type of, I hate flippers, flippers this, flippers that. Now, there's different levels to it, I understand, but I really have no problem with people who buy stuff and flip it for a profit. I'm a grown man. I understand how the world works. For one, these toys and these collectibles are overpriced. For two, it's a tough world out there, and if you're doing something to make an honest dollar, and yes, it's an honest dollar, you're not committing a crime, you're not robbing banks and murdering people and robbing people and shit, and you sell a toy for a profit, then more power to you. I have no problem with it. I don't see why it's such a big deal for everyone. It's Never been a big deal to me at all. Especially in the Funko community. I was just talking about this on Facebook. People in the Funko community, like, pride themselves on their pop price guide accounts and their top 10 most valuable pops and stuff like that. Do you realize your top 10 most valuable pops, that the price is gauged on basically what it sold for on eBay? So your pops are only worth what flippers are selling them for. And yeah, like literally, people will have pop price guide accounts, which I made one for a second and then I stopped. I have too many pops to try to put into that damn thing. But anyway, people have pop price guide accounts raving over how much this pop in their collection is worth, how much that pop in their collection is worth, and they're so happy, but yet they hate flippers. Yet your pop price guide basically is just telling you how much like the last 5 flippers sold that pop for on eBay. So why do you have such a big problem with flippers? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, you literally, like, you pride your collection on how much people are flipping it for. So shouldn't you be happy about flippers? I just can't. I'm sorry, I can't understand what the big deal about it all is. It's just, like I said, it's never been a big deal for me, ever. What else can I say? But yeah, as far as the flipping situation goes, it's not a big deal to me. Like I said, it's part of the game. Now, like I mentioned before, there's different levels to it for sure. For one, I don't have respect for anyone that goes to special Funko events, you know, and like these pops are like 1 of 24 and stuff like that, and you're at like Funko Fun Days or whatever, and you resell that pop. Like, do you know how many people would like to have that opportunity to actually be in that event? And it's supposed to be a special event for collectors, in which I believe it's only the right thing that if you get a pop like that, you know, a lot of them are given out for free, you don't even buy them, that you should keep that pop. Also, I saw like, I can't think of the guy's name, he's a wrestler, and his New York Comic Con exclusive, like, he literally autographed it for someone and then it got put right up on eBay. That's also some bogus bullshit. Like, if you're going out to people or famous people, I think the guy's Zack Ryder, like I said, I don't know if that's his name or not, but if famous people go out their way to autograph these pops for you and you just throw it right on eBay, I mean, yeah, that's basically some bullshit. But it's life. I mean, I'm not losing no sleep over it. I get too upset over it. But I can understand why that's a problem. Me, like, I've been collecting Funko before the hype. And I always talk about this. So a lot of people are hype beasts. Now, hype beasts are known in like the shoe community and stuff like that. If you don't know what a hype beast is, it's basically someone that collects for the hype. Like, there's a lot of hype behind this right now. Well, now we want it because the hype. Now, if there wasn't hype behind it and everybody wasn't talking about it, then they wouldn't give a fuck about the product. And they collect things off of hype and buy things in abundance because of hype so they can resell them. That's basically what 75% of the Funko community is, honestly, in all honesty, is hype beasts. They're just riding the train because it's what's popular right now. Most of the time they don't last long in the community and stuff like that. And honestly, I'm not trying to be an asshole here, but I've been collecting pops for a long time, and that's what like the majority of pop collectors are. Like, don't get me wrong, there's people that come in the game and they're loyal to the game, you know what I'm saying, they're loyal to the game, and there's people who's been down for a long time, but the majority of people that come through are what you call hype beasts. And if you buy a bunch of pops and then a month later come up with some reason as to why, oh, I'm out of the pop game, and you sell those pops for over retail, you're now a flipper, okay? There's no way around it. As far as people who trade pops, everyone has a problem with flippers, but oh, he's just buying extra ones, or I just buy extra ones so I can trade. You're not buying a pop for $15 that you know selling for $115 on eBay and trading it for another $15 pop. No, you're trading that pop for another pop that's worth $115. Therefore, my friend, you are a flipper. That's just like people who have the R2-D2 Black Series action figure. They aren't trading that for a Star-Lord Marvel Legends. No, they're trading that for like brown suit Wolverine, things that are worth upwards of like $60 to $70. That's a flipper. Like I said, I have no problem with flippers. Get it how you live. I'm gonna make sure that I get what I want, and I'll do the things that's necessary to get them. When someone got mad because they saw I had multiple Dragon Zord pops from New York Comic Con. Look, I've been collecting pops for a long time, like I say, every 5 minutes, and when it's a pop I really like, I usually buy multiples of. I do a lot of Funko photography, so when I take a pop out the box, a lot of times if it's one I really like, a pop that I really like, I like to have multiples of that pop. Because the one I take out the box sometimes goes in the backpack with other action figures and other pops, and the paint job gets all fucked up over time and it gets worn down. Not to mention sometimes I like to have an extra one to try to get signed by a celebrity, or sometimes I just want an extra one to trade or resell in the future. Who gives a shit? It's my money. I make my money how I make it, and that's what I do. I don't have a problem with anyone that does stuff like that. Now, I can understand some people are shitty about it, because there are some people who will go into a store and literally, like, let's say New York Comic Con, and buy every single Dragon, like first person in line, and grab every single Dragon Zord, for example. Like literally buy 14 Dragon Zords. That's overdoing it. And then they go put it up on eBay for $100, $200. That is for sure overdoing it, and I understand that, okay? Me, I buy 2, sometimes even 3 of a con exclusive or something like that. Usually 1 to rock, 1 to stock, and 1 for trade or sell. And I make sure I don't go out my way to wipe out the whole inventory or anything like that, of course, because I mean, yeah, I can understand when people are shitty or get pissed off about that. I mean, I guess I would be too if I was in that situation. But yeah, long story short, flippers are needed in the community. In all honesty, without flippers, your pops and your action figures and your toys wouldn't have the value that they have now. Like, all your Funko Pops would literally be worth $10 and $12.99 and $12.50, just like you paid for them. And I know most pop collectors get into the game because they think they're going to be worth some money one day, or they go up in value. And why would you care about the value of how much your pops are worth and stuff like that? Have all this pop price guide accounts to know how much your collection's worth if you don't plan on flipping those pops eventually. So let's be honest. But yeah, that's just something I want to speak on. I'm gonna have to get more, I'll get more into it, you know, in another video or whatever. But I'm on my way to Target right now. From what I see, there's like, people have been finding a lot of chases at Target. Lo and behold, everyone's finding the horror chases at Target, and guess who's in there? Guess what chases people are finding at Target? The It chase. Just like I told you guys, there was no like fucking production halt on the It chase. No, I don't work for Funko. No, have no inside info. It's just common sense tells you they're not gonna say, oh, there's discrepancies with this It pop because we don't have the rights to make it. But it's the exact same as the regular version. It's just generated for hype. People get hyped up and try to buy all of them out. Funko does it all the time. Other companies do it all the time. Szechuan sauce is the same thing. Oh, we're having it for one day only. Next thing you know, there's fucking wild mobs outside of McDonald's all day across the country. McDonald's makes millions of dollars off people who are going there, didn't even get the sauce, just to announce, well, we're sorry that, you know, everyone had these problems with the Szechuan sauce. Now we're going to release it to all McDonald's, you know, in a couple of months. People, it happens all the time. Y'all got to get used to this. It's part of collecting. It's part of just, hype is just part of life nowadays, especially with social media and stuff like that. But I'm going to talk about all this more eventually. I don't know when, but not right now. Right now I'm about to pull up the Target, hopefully find something cool. If not, fuck it. Oh, one more thing. I just said fuck it and it reminded me. I'm still getting people talking shit, basically, and people getting pissed off that I cuss in my videos. Listen, I don't want to have to reiterate myself every time I make a video. I'm not trying to be negative in this video at all, but I'm not trying to reiterate myself every time I make a video that I don't make these videos for kids. Okay, I'm 26 years old. I am not a fucking Muppet baby. I am not the Wiggles. Yes, I collect toys. Yes, I buy toys, okay? That doesn't mean that this channel is for kids. I'm not trying to pollute kids' minds with the things I say on this channel at all. I'm just not making my content for kids. As simple as that. If I was making content for kids, it damn sure wouldn't be about toys, because kids don't give a shit about toys in 2017. All these people, look, if you're watching this and you stumbled across this video and you're like, oh my god, this guy is saying all this foul language in this video about toys that's for kids. Listen, all these people that do toy hunting videos, all these people in your Facebook groups and that follow you on Instagram for your toy photography and these toy community, they're not kids. They're grown-ass men, okay? There's basically nothing but grown-ass men watching this video right now. Most of which who are older than me. I'm 26. Most of which are in their 30s and 40s, and they could care or give less or give two shits if I cuss in my videos. We're grown here. People cuss. Even if you are a kid or you're a parent, I'm sure that your kids hear way worse than what I'm saying on my video. I say shit and fuck sometimes, like, oh well. Like, you could turn on any TV station and there's way worse. Trust me. So I don't want to have to get into that every video, but I have to remind everyone every now and then, I guess. But yeah, sorry for all that. Like I said, I didn't mean for this intro and, you know, in this talking period to be negative in any way. Yeah, I just don't want no negativity basically on my YouTube. There's enough negativity in the world. It shouldn't be brought here. So if you view this as being negative, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to be that way. Thank you everyone for watching my videos and staying tuned every day. You know, I crank out videos pretty often, more often than a lot of YouTubers, like 5 videos a week and stuff. I know I've been away for a few days. There's actually a couple videos that I haven't posted that I actually made before New York Comic Con that I need to put up. So I'm backed up. New York Comic Con wiped my pockets out, but I'm gonna go check for these chases at Target, because if there's a chase there, then I must have it basically. But yeah, I'm done talking for now. I promise. I will catch you when I get inside of Target. Alright, I'm in Target. Now, I haven't been to this Target in over a month. Might not seem like a big deal to most, but for a toy collector, 1 month without going to the store is like a year's worth of time. So I'm expecting to find some new stuff. Hopefully they stocked up on something good. I'm hoping maybe there's some new Black Series figures here. What do I see? Are you fucking serious, man? They don't even have the Force Friday wave here. What type of place is this? No Halloween Ninja Turtles, which doesn't come as a surprise. Let's see, Marvel Legends. Wait. Are you serious? I totally forgot about this shit. I literally totally forgot this was coming out. I need to get this. I just don't feel like I'm gonna hop on it today though. I don't know. The Iron Man figure I'm really not excited about, but the Mega Man's pretty dope. I don't know. And they also got this 2-pack, which is my first time seeing in person because I haven't been out much lately. Oh, Lord. And, oh, But what do you fucking know? They also have this 2-pack. It's okay, I guess. I do need that flash figure, but this flash figure actually looks not as good as the other flash figure. The actual single carded one. Is that just me tripping, or is that a different flash figure? Like the head sculpt looks a little different. I don't know, it doesn't look that good to me. Fuck. And they literally haven't put a single new pop out since the last time I came here. Such a disappointment. You can't get this for $4.99 though. Well, at least they put out their Bob Ross display, which I guess someone found the chase in there. It's definitely not here anymore. So I'm still at Target. I see a box that says Funko on it. I walk up. As soon as I'm opening the box, an employee comes. It's like, oh, those are street deals. You can't buy those. Lo and behold, what's in the box? A Chase Crota and 2 Chase Top Cat Funko Pops. Now, I've seen people buy these everywhere. They wouldn't sell them to me at this Target. Pissed me the fuck off. Ruined my night for sure. But I actually had a DPCI number for some other items, and I asked them to go in the back and find it for me. They said they had them, and I got Dustin's Stranger Things action figure, which I was happy about. And then I got this Chase Demogorgon action figure. It's the first time me seeing, which I heard about them coming out, Chase reaction figures. Stranger Things is dope. I wanted some of these anyway. The fact they have Chase reaction figures is really fucking dope. So now I got my first Chase reaction figure. So at least I left with one Chase. Alright YouTube, different day, same hunt. I'm actually about to go to Toys R Us real quick. Not really like looking for anything in particular. I just got bored. That, you know, this happens all the time to me. I get bored and I just gotta go out and buy something. But yeah, keeping on basically the same topic that I was talking about at the beginning of this video. Recently, like a couple days ago, I put out another video that I seem to be getting a lot of shit for. I put out a video, it's like how to make $35,000 a week from sitting at home. Now, P2 Vision, he's a toy hunter on YouTube. Arguably, I think he might be the biggest toy hunter on YouTube as far as like subscribers and views go. He made a video about how he makes millions of dollars from home. It's basically a parody video, a skit video, you know, like a joke, you know, joking around, like a comedy video that's making fun of, like, you know, those scams that people run, like, you can make $1,000 from home, all you gotta do is buy this tutorial, you know, and things like that. So he made a skit video and challenged other toy hunters and other toy YouTubers to make a similar video like him and stay in character, you know, act serious and make a video like he did. So I accepted the challenge. Now, I know a lot of your favorite toy hunters on YouTube would not accept this challenge simply because they're not gutsy enough, they're not ballsy enough, they don't step outside the box, they don't cuss, they don't do anything because they're always worried about what people will think and shit like that. Not me, not that type of person. I do what the fuck I want. So I was like, yeah, that sounds like a good challenge. I like that. That sounds like a good idea. So I put out the video. How to make $35,000 a week on your phone or from home. Listen, people got so upset, got their panties up in a bunch over this video, basically because they're like, you're a scammer, you're a scam artist, things like that, which goes back to what I was saying in the beginning of this video. People take things so seriously these days. People don't know how to take a joke. People are so sensitive. I mean, literally in the video, I say that Peyton Manning baked me a pizza himself for $400,000. I say things like, these Rick and Morty action figures are voodoo dolls. I control everything that happens on Rick and Morty through these action figures. I said that I have a pop that I bought for $1.4 million, and that Colin Farrell buys me Marvel Legends action figures. And people still didn't realize that it's a fucking joke. They still took it very seriously. Like, people were pissed off, like, why are you trying to scam us? Why didn't you tell us your secret how to make the money? And I also have other people who weren't being assholes. They weren't being mean or anything, but they're like DMing me and in my inbox on Facebook and things like that, asking me for the secrets. Guys, it was a joke. It was a parody video. You know, I trust me, I understand you're used to most of your toy hunters on YouTube being uptight and not cussing and just sticking to the script and things like that. That's not what you're gonna get from this channel. I'm sorry. I'm just not playing. Like, I can't do it. So I made the video. A lot of people got upset. Now, there's a lot of people out there that actually got where I was coming from, got that it was a parody and got that it was a joke, and we laughed about it for hours, joked about it and everything on Facebook, on Instagram and all that, and had a blast. I mean, you know, talking about the video and things like that. I know I looked really serious in the video. I was very enthusiastic and things like that, but no, I don't make $35,000 from home. If I did, my video quality would be way better. And yeah, there's no such thing as Rick and Morty voodoo dolls that control the creators of Rick and Morty. And I don't think there's a pop out there that's worth $1.4 million. And no, I don't have 1,168 Crota Chase pops. No, it's clearly a joke. I purposely said over the top things in the video to get across the fact that it's a joke for other toy collectors to, you know, laugh about. But people took it, not everyone, but a lot of people took it straight up the ass, took it really seriously. And it's just sad, man, because I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I'm not, in no way, shapes, or form, I'm not like very young. I'm 26 years old. I say this all the time, but I am younger than a lot of these toy hunters on YouTube and toy reviewers and things like that. So maybe, I mean, that's why people are uptight, because I'm younger than them. And they just, I don't know. I literally don't know why people in today's society can't take a joke and they take things so seriously. I want to do off the wall things sometimes on this channel. I want to do different things. I want to joke around. I want to push the bar sometimes. That's just how I am. Come on, like, honestly. How many times does it take a person going to their local Walmart and showing you that they have the Thor Ragnarok Marvel Legends before you get bored of it, you know? Like, yeah, sure, I like to take you to Walmart, show you the action figures and stuff. I like to make crazy jokes sometimes while I'm on the way doing it. Or I like to make randomly off-the-wall videos. And it sucks that people like this who trip about things and get uptight about things and get angry kind of discourages people from doing things like that on YouTube. Are they discouraging me? No, because I'm just not that type of person. I have a thick shell. I don't let things get to me that way. But I do like to talk about them, you know, let off some steam, talking to you guys about different things. And as always, let me know any of your thoughts in the comments below and we'll talk about it. But yeah, I want to do different things. Like I said, how many times do I have to go show you that the Netflix Marvel Legends wave is at Target? Like, y'all know that. Y'all seen it 100,000 times. Y'all know exactly what all the action figures look like. They've been out for months. It's nothing new. So I like to spice up my videos or spice up my channels with different off-the-wall things. Some of the things I understand you might not like and you might not agree with, and that's okay. We're all human beings. I'm sure you do things in your personal life that I might not agree with. But hey, who cares? Like, if you treat me good, I treat you good. That's that. I don't see, you know, why there should be anything else like that. But anyway, yeah, you can expect that I'm not going to be your average toy hunter on YouTube, okay? I now have like over 1,000 subscribers, and I thank all of you for subscribing and watching my videos. And I think that the reason that you guys subscribe to me is because I'm not just like all these other people that are doing this doing this stuff. Like, I have a different personality. Obviously, my videos are more aimed at adults, which is what I talked about earlier when I cuss and things like that. And I just don't want to be one of those uptight, the terminology we use is dick up the ass type people who are just uptight with their butt cheeks clenched all day, like not letting anything, like, oh, I'm so sure, like, no, that's not what you're going to get from the channel. You're going to get random crazy videos, funny little skits and things like that, as well as some quality toy hunt like videos, basically. So yeah, just want to talk about that. I'm almost at Toys R Us, but I just want to get that off my chest. And as far as internet trolls and stuff go, I have quite a few of them. I really don't give a fuck. A lot of people say ignore them, blah blah blah. No, actually, my remedy for internet troll is, like, if you come and talk some shit to me on the internet, if you're watching this right now, you're an internet troll, feel free to leave a comment below and say whatever the hell you want, and best believe I'm going to have a crazy comeback for you. Basically, how can I put this? I grew up being fat all my life. I know I'm fat. I don't give a fuck. I joke about myself being fat, and if you call me fat, it doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm not saying this for sympathy. I'm saying this to let you know that I don't care. I don't care. My life is perfectly fine. I have a beautiful girlfriend. I have a nice home. I have a lot of nice things. I enjoy my life. I enjoy being fat. I enjoy eating good. And if you're gonna troll me, be more creative. I like a good laugh. I don't take things that seriously. So I would like, if you troll me, say some off-the-wall crazy shit that I would never think of, so I can laugh with you. Don't be like, hey, you're fat, I hate you. Like, come on, that's kindergarten level jokes. I assure you I have some way crazier shit to say back to you. So come with your A game. If you're trolling on my channel, come with your A game and say some crazy ass shit that makes me sit there and think, like, oh, damn. Actually get a good laugh out of it, and then get my creative juices flowing so I can say some off-wall the shit right back to you. Because I've gotten a few trolls lately, and it's just like, I'm going back and forth with kindergarten level insults, and it's just boring to me. I'm an adult. Come at me with your A-level trolling skills if you're gonna troll. Now, people who troll are obviously people that live sad, disgusting lives. You know, like our hobby, well, most of our hobby is collecting. If you're watching this channel, most of us collect things, whether it's Blu-rays, comic books, action figures, Funko Pops, cards, whatever. Most of this is about collecting. That's our hobby. You know, it makes us happy that on our spare time, we go out and look for these Funko Pops and action figures, or we play video games and different things like that. These internet trolls, their hobby is, on their spare time, they like to sit at home, create multiple accounts on YouTube and Facebook, and hide their face and just say fucked up shit to people. And sadly, it gets to a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there that it actually gets to, and it hurts their feelings. And that's really fucked up that y'all do that to those type of people, you know? And I just don't understand, like, what gets your rocks off about basically trying to bring someone else down. I run into a lot of people when I'm making these videos, and they say, well, what are you doing? What are you filming? I'm like, oh, I'm a YouTuber, you know, check out my channel and stuff like that. And there's a lot of people who I've talked to, like, females, be like, yeah, I want to do makeup tutorials and stuff on YouTube, but I'm just so shy and scared of, like, internet trolls and what they'll say to me. And I've met music artists who are shy to make music videos on YouTube because of the public reaction and just how fucked up some people are these days. And it's sad because we could be missing out on the next Tupac, the next Beyonce, the next, who knows, like, you know what I'm saying, like the next Leonardo DiCaprio, all because of internet trolls that are doing their jobs all day long of just trolling and talking shit about people and trying to bring people down. And I don't know, it's just sad that there's people out there that that do that, and there's a lot of people in this world that get really upset. Their shells aren't as hard as mine, you know? They aren't built for this shit, basically, and they can't take it. Some of them even kill themselves. Like, it's really sad. Like I said, I've been fat all my life. I was a fat kid. I was never the fat kid at school that got bullied. you know, and talked about I was a fat kid at school that was cool with everyone, and if you fucked with, I would probably beat your ass, or worse. Like, yes, I'm a nerd and I like to collect toys and things like that, but I also have a lot of other things that basically we're not gonna talk about this on YouTube. Just know I was never the person to fuck with, and I'm still not. But right now, I'm here, I've been ranting enough, I'm about to walk into Toys R Us, and we're about to look at Funko Pops. I got a 15% off coupon. Maybe I'll find some cool action figures. Who knows what the fuck? Maybe I'll even go somewhere else. I'm not sure, but about to walk into the store and see what we can find. Now, I'm a Falcons fan at heart, but my second favorite team has always been the Packers. Brett Favre is my favorite football player ever. And it really sucks what happened to Aaron Rodgers this weekend. If you're a Packers fan below, if you're a Packers fan, leave a sad face below in the comments. RIP Aaron Rodgers' arm. Odell Beckham got hurt too. There's a lot of big football players hurt this season. JJ Watts as well. I don't see anything particularly special over here. Man, the Hydra 2-pack still hasn't come to my storage yet. We have plenty of this 2-pack. Plenty of them. I know I talked about it before. I am so ready for the next wave of Marvel Legends to come out. I'm already tired of seeing the Netflix and the Thor wave. They actually finally got in these little Nickelodeon plushes. I've been looking for these for a while. There's Crumb. Oh, which one do I get? I'm not gonna buy all of them today, but do I want Rocco? Crumb? I'm gonna go with Rocco. Alright, so I'm out of Toys R Us. I didn't pick up the plushies. I'll probably come back for them soon. I just didn't get them. I only took like a set amount of cash out with me today, simply because to control myself, because like I told myself I was gonna save up and be ready for San Diego Comic-Con. I didn't. I told myself I was gonna save up and be ready for Force Friday. I didn't. Then I said, you know what? I learned my lesson. I'm about to save up and be ready for New York Comic-Con. I did it. So the 4 times the charm. I'm about to save up and be ready for Stanley Kamikaze, LA Comic-Con, whatever you want to call it. Usually they only release like 1 or 2 pops, but this year they're releasing 4. I also want to try to get my hands on the Chase Moon Knight. Probably not going to happen, but I want to get as many Kevin Smiths as possible. You can say what you want to say. I could care less. I could give 2 shits. Kevin Smith is my favorite director. Like, if people look up to people, like I look up to Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant or Tom Brady and shit like that, I look up to Kevin Smith. And I want to have his pop in every room in my house and in my office and in my man cave. Want to stick one in my truck. All that. Want to have them out of box displayed. I even have like a Kevin Smith shelf that one needs to be on. I want to have one on my pop wall. I don't care. I actually had an experience recently where there's this person that I sold a lot of pretty valuable pops at. A lot of valuable pops for a very, very good price. Like, not too far over retail. And they were actually at the Funko HQ opening. And long story short, to return the favor that I paid for them so many times, I was told they were gonna, you know, grab me a Kevin Smith and the Comic Book Man Funko Pops. Yeah, they grabbed them all right, multiples of each. But he went with his family, a wife and 2 kids. He's the only collector, so I think they got, 3 or 4 of each. And yeah, once he saw the value of what they're going on for on eBay, totally said fuck me and didn't sell me the pop. Not even for like, just not period, of course, but like the deal was that he was gonna go there and sell me the pops for retail price. Didn't do it. I even contacted him like, well, hey, like, I'll even pay over retail, you know, like, just don't hit me with like, you know, the hundreds and hundreds of like $500 or something for on eBay. No, he completely fucked me over. And in the toy community, I've met some cool people in the toy community. Some people have done some nice things for me. I've done some nice things for people. But when it comes to the Funko side of things, it's pretty cutthroat out there. That's why I don't care if I have to get cutthroat as well. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna, in no way, shape, or form, I would never sell someone a pop and then not send it to them. Like, I would never scam anybody. And I would never tell someone, give someone my word about something and then not do it, you know? I mean, maybe I might give you my word that I'll try and I can't do it, and that's how it happens. But I won't give you my word about something and just blatantly not do it. Also, I will not, I don't even know where I'm going after this. But basically, that's why I don't feel bad, like I talked about earlier with that Dragon Zord situation. I don't feel bad because the next person in line is ready to cut your throat for these Funko Pops, bro. They really are. It's a crazy community. It's very different from the rest of the toy community, for sure. Like 100% different. It's getting to be just as bad, if not worse, than the sneaker community, which I could say I was a part of for a little while. I used to collect different sneakers, you know, J's, different Nikes like Kobe's and LeBron's and Durant's and Griffey's and Max's and all that stuff. I got out before the Yeezy phase. I got out of it. It was more of a thing that I liked when I was, like, you know, in high school and, you know, the early, like the first couple years after high school. Basically, I stopped worrying about that and got into toys again. But yeah, the Funko community is getting like that. So I don't feel bad about anything that I do as far as Funko Pops go. And honestly, I don't know, people feel like they have the privilege that they feel like they should be able to sit at home on their ass, not get up, not do anything, not stand in line, and be able to buy these pops from someone at retail. Like, no. They stood in line, they put in all this work, they spent the gas money, they spent the time. Time is more valuable than anything. So what makes you think their time is free, their gas is free, and things like that? Now, if they're doing you a favor because you do them favors, that's different. But if they're just a complete stranger, they're not entitled to sell you something for the same price they bought it at when they had to go through all the work to get the item, while you sat at home and bitched all day about how someone's selling something for $10 over what it costs at Barnes & Noble's or Hot Topic or Toys R Us or whatever. But anyway, didn't buy anything at Toys R Us. I'm ranting a lot today. I'm about to go into Barnes & Noble's booksellers. Let's see what we find. Maybe they'll have some SH figure arts on clearance. Well, it is SH figure arts, and it is on clearance. It's $36.95, 50% off. So you do the math. It's not a Dragon Ball Z character or anime character like I was expecting or hoping to find, but it's Mario. Might pick that up. Pretty sure I am going to. First time seeing this wave in person. No one that I'm interested in this wave, but that Buddha figure is dope as fuck. Just look at it, it's beautiful. Everything else though, definitely pass. Now, I could buy this right now, but it would be even more expensive than the SH figure arts Mario. So, I don't know which one you guys choose. Let me know in the comments below. So I actually found some pretty cool stuff today. Now, I had a tough decision. I had a SH figure arts Mario for 50% off, or that new GameStop exclusive Black Series figure from Battlefront Part 2. Now, the Black Series figure was $22.99. The SH Figure Arts Mario was $35.99 or $36.99, 50% off. And I also have a membership, so it would have been 60% off. So basically, I had the debate. Do I spend basically around $25 for this Black Series figure, or do I spend $17 on the SH Figure Arts figure? What decision did I make? Bam. Sorry, Black Series, it was a dope figure. It was a dope figure, don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna get it. But when you can get an SH Figure Arts action figure for 16, 17 bucks, you don't just pass up on deals like that. Now, I know a lot of people in like the Syndicate family, Toy family and stuff like that have been hyped up about Mezco lately due to Cincy Nerd. And don't get me wrong, Mezco's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I hopped aboard the hype train. I went out, I kept seeing him buy those Mezcos. They look so cool on video. I went out and bought some. They're cool, I guess. You know, they're not bad figures. But, I mean, they're basically just Marvel Legends with cloth clothing. Their face sculpts actually don't even look as good as Marvel Legends. So I still have to say, SH Figure Arts figures are hands down still better than Mezco. That's just my opinion. I know a lot of people feel differently. Honestly, Marvel Legends is kind of like, as far as posability goes, I mean, you don't get near as many like hand options and accessories, but as far as like posability goes and like face sculpts, Marvel Legends are just as good as Mezco. I still like Mezco. There's still a lot of Mezco figures I want, like things I can't get elsewhere, like that. Space Ghost Mezco is off the chain. There's a lot of off the chain Mezcos. Don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on Mezco or anyone that likes Mezco. It's an amazing toy line, but in my opinion, SH Figure Arts probably takes the cake as far as posability and the sculptures and things go. And this is just a dope figure. This is actually my favorite Mario to play with in the game when you could throw these fireballs. 17 bucks. I couldn't pass it up. That Black series had to sit on the shelf. Also, they had like some new Christmas Funko Pops, and I'll keep it 100% honest. I felt the Christmas spirit go into my body and flow through my soul when I saw them. But I left them behind. I left them behind. Why? Because it's still October and I'm still supposed to be in Halloween mode. Okay, once Halloween's over, I'm going to go full Christmas, okay? I promise you guys, when Halloween's over, I'm going full Christmas mode. Right now, I have a few more weeks of Halloween mode, so I just couldn't buy the Christmas Pops right now. But I would definitely be going back for that Black Series figure. But this is my pickup for today. I hope you give this video a thumbs up. And if you give this video a thumbs up, hopefully you actually enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe. I'm signing out, and as always, you have a good day, YouTube.